hello guys you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again. I'm super excited to make this video. I'm super excited to connect with you. So today I want to be sharing my experiences with respect to delivery, labor, preparing for delivery and the likes. Okay, so as a first time mom, I legit started reading about pregnancy the moment I discovered that I was pregnant. I read about things I should eat, things I should not eat, what I should do, what I should not do, how I should sleep. I gathered a lot of information online. I watched videos, I read up materials just to make sure that I'm on the right track and I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so fast forward to 30. Okay, I'm going to start talking about my experience from 37th week. So fast forward to 37th week, I had an appointment with the doctor, my regular antenatal appointment, and the doctor checked me and was like, "Oh, your baby is doing well," because I did my vitals, urine test, and glucose and protein to check for glucose and protein. We were negative, so everything was fine, everything was perfect. And of course, I read that by that 37th week, your baby should be in the right position, like the head should be down and all that. So when I did the scan at 37th week, yeah, the scan revealed that my baby was actually in the right position. Her head was down, just ready for delivery, the perfect position for delivery. Okay, so I was like, okay, oh, it's most likely I'll give birth at 38 weeks, or because my first scan says I'm going to give birth, my due date is June 24th, 2022. So I was expecting that I'll give birth 2 weeks before that period, because at 37th week, I mean, my baby's head is already down and I'm perfect. My health, everything is just good and perfect. So I was feeling like, oh, by maybe 38 weeks, I should expect my baby up. So I wasn't even thinking that I would ever get to the point of, like, maybe I wouldn't get to 40 weeks, or whether I was going to even spend more than 40, my baby's going to spend more than 40 weeks. So, okay, 38 weeks, 37th week, we've done the scan, everything is perfect. I was waiting 38 weeks, 38th week, I was still waiting. Baby, where is baby? Baby's not yet here. I was so eager to meet my baby. I was so eager to meet her. We already gave her name since the 7th month, 6th month, yes, 6th month/7th month. We're giving her name, and we're just waiting for her. Her dad was waiting for her. I was waiting for her. Even my sister, even my brother, everybody, they already knew my due date, and we're already expecting that this baby will be out at most June 24th, which is exactly 40 weeks. She was going to be out already, but people of God, no, nothing, no. 39th week, no sign of labor. In fact, I took my maternity leave at 39th week, because at I think 38 week and 5 days or thereabout, I took my maternity leave because I feel like, oh, I'll give birth soon and all that, and no sign of labor. I've not experienced this before. But from what I've read so far, I know that, okay, these are the signs of labor: contraction, the steps involved in labor. Mucus plug, you see your mucus plug, you have your contraction, then the dilation process, then the pushing out of the baby. I already read up all these, and I was already expecting that it was just going to go the way I have, like, imagined and envisioned, and of course read. So 39th week, baby is not here. I'm not even feeling anything. They say contraction feels like painful menstrual cramp. So I'm like, okay, painful menstrual cramp. Anytime I'm feeling it, then I read that there's forced labor and there's true labor. Forced labor is the one that is just like the contraction is not regular, but true labor, the contraction is regular, and the interval is accurate, like the same interval. And I also read that contraction at first may start with maybe 1 hour, depends on the individual, or 2 hour interval. Then later it will reduce, like, to 30 minutes, then it will reduce to 5 minutes, then like that. Then so I read all this and I was expecting that, okay, even when I want to feel some, I'll check, I'll say, is this, I say, no, this is not what I read, this is not what I've heard it from people, you know. So as a first time mom now, I was just so eager, anxious, you know. I just wanted to know what's up. 39th week, baby no come o. 40th week, that was on the 20th, on the 24th of June 2022. Maybe it's not yet here. I was already getting over the concern that and I'm not even feeling any sign of labor, no nothing. Okay, I said from 40th week I've been doing exercise, but not like I've been so consistent like that, but I've not been sitting down somewhere. I've been up and doing, I've been doing work with my husband in the evening, you know. We walk like 30 minutes, we just walk around, come back. So I feel like I'm good, and I've been doing a lot of things, and I expected that my delivery should be easy and all that. But it didn't turn out that way, because I didn't feel any labor sign before 40 weeks. On the 40 weeks on the dot, I said what's going to happen. So I started watching videos on how to induce labor naturally and all that. And people of God, you know, 40th week, I was already tired. In fact, I was already tired. Like, this is already 40th week. Okay. I went to start watching videos, exercises to induce labor, what to do to induce labor, all those exercises, all those squats, you know, using what's the name, ball, you know, different exercises, you know. And I did those exercises, dancing, you know, walking. I even, in fact, at 40 week, yes, I remember that I had to walk from, I don't know, from my 12 Ajelogo side. I trekked to under bridge, my 12 market, something I won't do normally. Even when I was not pregnant, I won't do that. I trekked, so that I was just trying to like pressure myself and just try to make, you know, stress myself a little bit. So I trekked to the market, I shopped, I bought a lot of things intentionally. I bought fish meat, I tore around the market, bought things, a lot of things. And I didn't give it to wheelbarrow, I carried it myself, crossed the bridge. I didn't order any ride, say okay come and pick me. I crossed the bridge, I used the bridge as exercise, you know, to the other side, then took bike home. It's not really far from my house. So, you know, I did all this, and yes, when I got home, nothing, no contraction, no feeling of anything. I'm like, what is this? I even started eating pineapple, because I read that pineapple used to cause contraction. So it's not advisable that as a pregnant lady or pregnant woman that you should take pineapple at the early stage of pregnancy. So I'm like, okay, I'm already 40 weeks gone and I want to see my baby. So I started taking pineapple. I even bought dates, because I read that dates is also good, causes or starts contraction. You know, I bought dates, this is dry fruit, and I was eating. Hey, I was walking, I was doing all the whole pressure, all the whole exercise, nothing, you know, people of God. At 41 week, okay, at 41 week, I was so tired. I remember I was in the parlor with my sister. My sister was like, this guy Carissa should come now, we are waiting for her. I said, Carissa, come, we are waiting for you, I'll show you a video. And that's just like a random like moment, yeah, where I was just like, oh, I was just being funny and just being, you know, I was just being funny. So you see the video now.
What are you doing? I don't understand.
I'm pushing my baby now. I'm pushing her to come outside. How did they do this thing? Let me call my baby. Carissa, this time, yeah. Each time I call her, she responds to me. She responds. Actually, this is most people Carissa. Carissa. She no respond. Is it because I talk? Carissa, yeah. What you respond though? Carissa. Risa baby. My child don't respond though. Yes, maybe his name is Carissa. Juliet is wondering now, what am I doing? What am I doing really? What am I doing? Because the first thing is of labor, stage of labor is water will break. That's the is it amniotic fluid that became lengthy? Yes, that's where the baby, that's what makes baby to be surviving. That's when she lives. The water will break. When the water breaks, then I think the next step is dilation now. I need to go and refresh my knowledge. I have to dilate by centimeter. They will check bolori etito. That's dilation. Then they will now ask me, you are yes, well dilated. We have gotten to the way I push. Let me rehearse.
During the emission, there is contraction.
Okay, during dilation there's contraction. I'm feeling contraction, and they say there's something called true or false labor. I read it somewhere. True or false labor. That true labor is that is consistent, consistent. The interval is consistent. But false labor, the interval is not consistent. The interval of contraction is not consistent. So I'm going to. But wait, I'm not going to shout. I'll like. Instead of me to shout like.
I will be able
What I'm going to do. And then when I now get to the hospital, I just go there, Coco, nurse, I want to born. Nurse will be like, you want to born? I say, yes, now. I want to born. See. Oh my God. I know they master how to push you. I will shout. I be Nollywood. Nollywood here. Now from house. I see that man shout. So after doing those period, I was really tired. Like, Otito, this is 41st week now. It's enough now. 41st week, baby's not out. No sign of labor, no nothing. I went to see my doctor, and my doctor was like, okay, he's going to suggest that I come back on the day I will be 41 week. Okay, the appointment was on 40th week, 3 days. So my doctor asked me to come back on the day I'm going to be exactly 41 week. And what it was suggesting was induced labor and all that. So I'm like, okay. I went back home, praying, and then I was just like doing a lot, increasing the exercise, taking more penile pulls and all that. But on that particular day that it was 41 week, I didn't have the chance to go to the hospital. So, but at 41 week and 3 days, I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh, am I here with my bag and all that? I was like, no, I'm not here with my bag. They checked me again. My baby is well engaged. Like, my baby is well engaged. Is that her head is at the right place, and everything is just for contraction to start, for the labor process to start. That was just what we were waiting for. And since it was not starting, the doctor was already suggested inducing me, that is getting me to start labor artificially. So he said, okay. He said I should go home and go and carry my bag. Okay, I said, okay, I'm going to go home. Then I got to I told my husband about it. My husband was like, I should just calm down, think everything will be fine, everything will be perfect and all that. I said, okay. Then I called my mom. I called her, and she was like, I should wait till it's 42 weeks. I said, okay. So I waited. People of God, on the day I was exactly 42 weeks, that was the eve of my sister's wedding. We've already gone for the court wedding on the 7th, which was Thursday. We already went to registry, see few picture, few highlights just of the wedding, court wedding. We went for the court wedding. So on that Thursday night / Friday morning at around 12:35, that was when the contraction started. That was exactly the day I was 42 weeks. And I was like, oh, I feel like this is it. Hey. Sorry. I feel like this is it. So I told my brother to go into, because I'm in my parents' place. We're having wedding on Saturday. So we're around. I was already in my parents' house. Everybody, they're already here. We're around, and we're ready to have to start the wedding. We're already planning for, of course, waiting for Saturday to come and all that. So Thursday night / Friday, Friday is the eve of the wedding. I slept in one of the rooms here with my brother, and I told my brother in the midnight, I said, go and call mom. And she went to call mom, and when mom came, she was like, I said, I'm feeling, at first I wanted to keep it, because I read that when you first start contraction, you may not give birth immediately, it's after some time. But I said, okay, let me just inform her. So my brother went to inform my mom. So it's already around 1 a.m. on Friday. So they took me, my mom, my dad, my sister, they took me to the hospital, nearby hospital around our house. When we got there, I was admitted. When we got there, I was just 2 centimeter dilated. doctor had to assist me with some procedures to make me dilate faster. So at 7 a.m. I was on 4 centimeter. At 7 a.m. I was on 4 centimeter. And meanwhile, all this while, when the contraction hold me like this, because I already trained my mind, I was not going to shout. I already said I was not going to shout. I was just going to be, I was not going to shout no matter what. I was going to take in the pain, because mom already said anything you do at the beginning is what you continue to do. If you shout, you continue to shout. If you don't shout, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to just take in the pain and find a way to just endure. So you just see a few clips, and if you watch these videos that I want to show you now, you feel like, is this lady really in pain? But I was in serious pain, like serious pain. I cannot even describe. But I'm already in control of my emotion. I'm already in control of myself. So I make sure that I don't just lose it. Like, I just control myself, self control. And at the end of the day, when you see the video, when I was watching the video, my sister was even doing a video of me. I saw it, but my mind was not even there, because as a YouTuber, I wanted to actually vlog the whole process. But because I was already overwhelmed, like I was expecting my baby at 40 weeks, I didn't see her. So all the old picture part, all the old like let's do video part was already out of my mind. Like, I was no longer interested. All I wanted to just see was my baby girl. I just wanted to see her. So I was not interested in filming any video. I was not interested in setting up any camera. I was not interested in anything. I just wanted to see her, because I was already overwhelmed. Maybe if I had fell into labor at 40 weeks or before 40 weeks, probably I would have still had that energy, that vibes to make videos. But apparently it didn't work out that way. And so my sister even did a video, and I'll just show you. So when I was watching the video, I was like, I was not looking like someone that was in pain. But my dear people, I was seriously in pain, like in serious one. But I endured it, and here I am with my baby girl.
Leave me alone. Yes, Samuel. Oh, goodness. I'm helped. Oh, I'm not alone. I'm helped. And I'm strengthened. Ooh. Is this shit? I want to shit. Oh.
That is toilet. Here you go to
Like, I
toilet.
want to go to toilet. I want to shit. I want to poop. Eh. I thought contraction is really pain. I see us. Can you be working now? Eh? Can you be working? I wanted to sleep. I should not sleep, Abby. Eh? It was paining me. It was paining me. So I was not feeling like I want to go to toilet. Thank you. I should walk around. Let me rest a bit. So now when I stand up, I'll walk around. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll be able to sleep. Your local church and show one is
Mom, you must know.
see my leg. Mommy ups.
You like swollen now? I think they. Yeah, please do.
God. I'm not the one now. And I'm marvelously helped. How even carry the leg?
I want to raise your leg on me. Let me come right here. Sorry. Ben, no. Ilé ìtú ṣe ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
God.
Sorry.
Oh God, I receive grace, abundance of grace, strength, help. The pain is, in fact, I reduce the pain by the strength of the Spirit. In the name of Jesus. Oh God, I'm helped. I'm helped. I'm not alone. And my strength does not fail me. I receive strength. I'm strengthened. I'm energized. The pain is, in fact, is reduced drastically. And the pain comes out very fast.
Okay, excuse us, sir.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh,
Epole. Sorry.
So then after 7 a.m. I was on 4 centimeter. The doctor put one drug. They just tried to do a process to fasten the label, and at 11 o'clock I was on 8 centimeter. I was taken to the delivery room, and the process started. I no video in the delivery room, so because that was not even on my, like I said, I was already overwhelmed. And when I got to the delivery room, just position now, and it was time to push out my baby. I was given a cut, and the way my baby came out, like, she herself wanted to come out. I had tears and all that, but there was stitches and all that. I had to endure. And in fact, during the labor process, the everything process, ripening of my cervix, because they did cervix ripening for me so that my dilation is very fast. Despite the pain, the only thing I was just saying is goodness. Oh goodness, because my father in the Lord has already told us that when I'm in labor, I should not say anything negative. My mom also said the same thing. When I'm in labor, I should not say anything negative. I should just be praying, say positive things, prophesy. So the only thing that was good on my head at that moment was goodness. To the extent that the nurses and the doctor were like, "Is your baby's name Goodness?" I was like, oh. When I realized myself, I said, "Oh wow!" So I was actually just saying goodness. So I was just like, "Oh goodness, oh goodness." That's why I named my baby Goodness. So my baby bears Irioluwatomide. The goodness of God has found me. The goodness of God came to me and found me. Came to me and found me. That was why I added that name to my baby's name. So that name is so precious to me. Like, the goodness of God has found me. Irioluwatomide. That's why I named my baby like that. So that's basically my experience, my delivery experience. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's just beautiful, beautiful experience. So when people ask me how was your experience, I was like, wow, so sweet, like chocolate. Chocolates from London. People just be laughing. But at the end of the day, I thank God. I bless the name of the Lord. I have my baby here. I'm doing well. She's doing well, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Anytime I remember the pressure, like self-imposed pressure, nobody's pressuring me, but I feel the feeling of this girl. I was super excited to meet her, and I was like, this girl should be here already. What's up? I didn't have negative thoughts. No, I know God was in control, but I was just like, this is already 42nd week, and my baby is not here yet. But on the day I was exactly 42 weeks, that Friday, leave to my sister's wedding, I welcome my baby at 11:57. 11:57, that was to 12. And that was just like, my labor was just like 12 hours 30 minutes thereabout. 12 hours 30 minutes. And I feel like, from what experiences, from the things information I've gathered, I feel like it was okay, it was fast. I heard some people are in labor for 3 days, 5 days. I'm like, ooh. But well, I was assisted medically in terms of wrapping up my cervix, drugs and all those things. but I thank God for everything. So my baby is there, Carissa is there. So thank you for watching my video, thank you for watching my vlog, and thank you for everything. Thank God for me. Thank God for me. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so I get to see my video when next I post them. Bye.